It was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Zach Lee gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matt, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Corey Seager may not have your prototypical shortstop body, but he's proved he can handle the position. Standing at 6'4", a lot of people have felt like he might be too big, but he's proven everybody wrong and done a great job up to this point.
This one's flared toward left center. Seager onto the grass. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Michael Brantley will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, and you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
Hit hard to short. Seager takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
Patrick Connolly gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. 2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, there is some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners. I've seen both hitters and pitchers be confused by his calls on the black at times, so we'll see if that shows up in this one.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Lonnie Chisenhall set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. A runner on first with 2 away. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, guys, I think this ball club is really hoping to see some improvement out of Yasmani Grandal. He's coming off a game to forget, an 0-for-4 showing that had to leave a bad taste in his mouth. But you know what'll fix that? Going out there today and hitting the snot out of the ball.
Luis Francisco will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Yan Gomes, he's behind the plate. Yanni Mal, that's what they like to call him. Very good back there. Not only does he have the good physical attributes, but he's very good at calling a game, kind of leading his pitching staff. We'll see how he does in this one.
Yasiel Puig will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting second, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Full count, here it comes. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Dylan Lewis will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
1-1, here it is. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to center field. Almonte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Corey Seager will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Two out with the man at first. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chisenhall sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. After one, no score. Yan Gomes will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple of seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going. And that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Carlos Santana gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Settling in now, Abraham Almonte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Peterson. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Stepping in now, Giovanni Urshela. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peterson on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Standing in now, Luis Francisco. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, you know, this is actually a much tougher play than it looks. First, he's got to barehand the ball. Then he's got to readjust his body to square himself up to first base. And when he winds up throwing it, he throws it poorly.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Indians. Everett Roberts will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And the pitch on 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. And taken in out there for the first out.
Batting 6th, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Bases are empty, one man out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
In now, Robert Kluka. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Connolly is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Jake Marisnick gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. The Dodgers do get 1 back on the solo home run. We've played 2. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Michael Brantley is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marisnick on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hits this one hard the other way. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
Patrick Connolly will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Marisnick is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
This is not normally the kind of swing you associate with a good hitter like this. I mean, he's caught reaching for a pitch that he really has no business swinging at, and that becomes a very easy out.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Yan Gomes. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Puig. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Zach Lee digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
On the mound, he's got to be talking to himself. You know, in the American League, we see DHs like Ortiz and Billy Butler, Michael Young. You're telling me I get to face a pitcher 3 times a game? I could get used to this.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. Hit hard back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Really good 2-strike adjustment right there. He takes a little length out of that swing, uses the middle of the field, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. Puig off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. Cleveland's out in front, 2-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or two away.
High in the air out to center field. Peterson is in his tracks now. One gone.
Now, if you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching at this place. And you've got a cool night here, making the air a little heavy. And this ball just has 0 carry to it.
Into the box, Abraham Almonte will swing it from the left side right here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
In there, 1-2 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, and this is just one of those spots where there's not a guy around that was going to do anything with this location. Here it is, knee high on the inside corner. There was no way for him to pull the trigger on that one.
In now, Giovanni Urshela. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
All right, good at bat so far here with 2 away. He's going to go down in order, at least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Dylan Lewis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Corey Seager will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
One run, 4 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Stepping in now, Everett Roberts. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now this is exactly how you go about shutting down a leadoff double. He turned right around, struck out the next 2 guys. So now they're going to need a little 2-out magic if they're going to dent that scoreboard.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Robert Kluka stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Jake Marisnick in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
You know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Set to deal on 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there, base hit. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Zach Lee gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Almonte is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Indians 2. Luis Francisco heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation. But hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Francisco Lindor will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marisnick is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Michael Brantley Will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3 and 2, even if this one's a strike.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. LA's on top, 4-2. Yasiel Puig will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Looking to avoid his first walk. Ripped on the ground to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a changeup that time. Swing and a ball sent high and deep. This one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Into the box, Dylan Lewis. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Brantley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
In now, Corey Seager. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
3-1 now.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
5 runs, 8 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-2 LA. Patrick Connolly will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Fouled straight back. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You talk about a guy who really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. One and one, here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
Digging in, Yan Gomes. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail 5-2. Daniel Valladares will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 7, Samuel Valladares.
Everett Roberts will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Drilled to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Robert Kluka will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Ready on 1 and 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his right, Lindor. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're still out in front, 5-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Leading off the inning, Abraham Almonte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Pulled toward right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he makes him pay on 3-0. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, third baseman.
Well, just their 4th hit of the ball game, but this is one of their better swings they've had all game long, and it winds up going for a double.
Into the box now, Giovanni Urshela. Smoke toward third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
It seemed like that lead was pretty comfortable coming into the inning, but he's given up a double and now a single here to the first 2 batters, so things aren't looking so safe anymore.
Jose Ramirez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Jose Ramirez.
(5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Peterson makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll get one back with the sac fly, as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
And the key here was just to get an out. Yeah, you gave up a run, but now he's maybe a pitch away from getting a double play ball and getting out of the inning.
Francisco Lindor steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Baez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Duffy will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 21, Matt Duffy.
Into the box, Michael Brantley tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
2-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. And if you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder, if he's not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
Patrick Connolly will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Boy, I'll tell you, you know you're in a little bit of trouble out there with the tying runs and scoring position. And then you come up with a big strikeout like that, that's emotion. You've got to show some emotion, and he did, and everybody's loving it.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
This was one of those no-win situations here. You hate to walk anybody, and you certainly hate to force in a run. But with a dangerous hitter up there, you'd also rather give up 1 run rather than 4. So if he could find a way to get this next guy, this could work out for him in the end.
Trying to hold the lead. Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig is after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Tap foul at home plate. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. Dodgers lead this one 5-4. Felix Dubron will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Felix Dubron.
Jake Marisnick will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but That's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Weak chopper up the line. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, one away.
As an infielder, you always have to know who the runner is out there. Here, when he fields this thing, if he tries to set himself, he's got no chance at all. He knows he has to unload quickly, and he does so to get his man on a close play at first.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Striding into the box, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runners on first with one down. Runners off for second. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Now batting, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In the air to right center. Almonte giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman
Dylan Lewis gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Oh, and how big a run might that one turn out to be? This is going to make it a 2-run game now, 6-4. You can bet they're going to keep pushing out there to get maybe 1 or 2 more across. They might need them.
Corey Seager will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Indians 4. Yimi Garcia will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
63, Yimi Garcia.
Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. He pulls this one into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Stepping in now, Abraham Almonte. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
The 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Now batting.
The Dodgers trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd here at Dodger Stadium as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7+. Giovanni Urshela will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Well, I think this was going to be 2 bases for sure, but then all heck breaks loose getting it back in. He winds up taking third on the throwing error.
Jared Saltalamacchia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 40, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. Indians leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Hideki Maeda is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Hideki Maeda.
Everett Roberts leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Yasmani Grandal steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Brantley on the move. He's got it one away.
Fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, then at least you've made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
Alexi Amarista will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. To 2-2 now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Belted high and deep into right center. Chisenhall
going back on it. Still going back.
But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it 7-4.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit to third. Urshela scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Matt Duffy strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Indians 4. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Francisco Lindor. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Jansen comes set.
2-2 pitch on its way.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Peterson giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
And with a 3-run lead here in the 9th, you'd like to make sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
Michael Brantley will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And that misses 2-2. My goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
Good battle. Count remains full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Patrick Connolly ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Ready with the 1 and 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Peterson is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Lonnie Chisenhall makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life up in the zone. It just takes off on him.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Puig. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Into the box, Yan Gomes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers are right back in the series. They take game 3 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers. But he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 7-6. Good night from Los Angeles.